Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. As you can tell by the title of today's video, we're here to talk about Takeover Booster and Flashy Passer combined, what makes this so crazy OP, and just kind of give you some insight on this. I also feel like 2K, this should be addressed, but then again, this is really the only good part about this lineup that I'm going to show you. So you're going to see we got Dope on the playmaking defender. You guys have seen this lineup occasionally. It's not my main play style, so trust me, this is not what I usually do. And as you can see, it's just a rebounding wing on the other side. Now, I've told you guys a lot of times, I feel like the undersized big men are way more valued than like a true pure rim protector or something like that, or even a bigger rim sharp. Now, the only occasion that I can tell you that it really matters is something like this right here. Now, I will say there are times where you're going to have a post score where they're just going to try to go at you if you have some rebounding wing. But I'm here to tell you, you will dominate everybody who relies on ISO or pick and roll by having something like this rebounding wing. But the player that I have, you're going to see, for the most part, me and Dope go for these flashy passes. And I now have Takeover Booster, right? So you're going to see they're double teaming off rip though. So boom, combined with gold bailout. There's a lot of badges that you can see this lineup relies on. And honestly, it also relies on Dope to shoot well from the corner as well, based on his just having about 73 pointer-ish or something like that. But boom, you're going to see flashy passes again. Now they're playing off on the double team a little bit. Look at the takeover. I'm literally at the T in takeover. That stuff is nuts. Now, the thing about this too is it's okay, so I'll give the number breakdowns. It's literally 3 dunks for team takeover. You can see I get a layup on this one though. I actually could have got very close off the dunk right there, but you can see it's literally like 2 flashy pass dunks and a regular dunk for team takeover. You can get regular takeover in 1 flashy pass dunk and then a 1 regular one as well. So when I say regular, I mean without the flashy pass. But anyway, now you can see we have team takeover. Now, that's going to be sort of the method in this video that we're going over, is literally just saving for team takeover. Is it worth it or not? There's a lot of titles I may use for this video, but for the most part, I'm not here to promote this playstyle. I mean, I actually am, because I think it's very fun. Now, a lot of people, you know, be calling it toxic, like, oh, you got a lock takeover and a slash takeover, and you just out here doing flashy passes. It takes no skill. I understand. I'm here to have fun. All right. Now, is this fun? Absolutely. Is it the most skill-oriented playstyle? Probably not. But like I said, I'm just here to, for the most part, me and Dope only ran this lineup because I was just fiending for some mixtape clips early on. Then we've come to find out that it's actually kind of fun to run this. And in my opinion, is it a good lineup? Not really. I want to talk about this a little bit. Okay, so I've detailed this a couple times on my channel, how the whole playmaking defender combined with my build, it doesn't really work. If they have a pure rim on the other team, then I'm just screwed, basically. Now, do we lose? Not really all that occasionally. It's actually a very good, we're pretty good at running the lineup, I'll say that. But anyway, I don't want to get on this topic for too long because I know the title of the video is literally about Takeover Booster and Flashy Passer. But as you can see, what it leads to is just a full game of Takeover. Like, even if they get the ball back, you can see my Takeover is still at the T. It's pretty insane. Now, I can do exactly what I'm doing here with a different teammate as well. We'll make a quick little cut. I can do exactly what I'm doing here with a different teammate as well. But the thing about this is, like I said, me and Dope, this is my boy. We want to run sometimes, but this is the only build he has. I only have something like a pure lock or this finisher build that I have right here. A lot of stuff sometimes can be much more circumstantial than you guys would think. Like, for instance, and again, you see another rebounding wing. Now, the thing about what we're doing here whenever I go for team takeover, generally it's going to be somebody who has low interior defense, not necessarily that, or mostly it'll just be somebody that's not extremely tall. So again, the pure rims, while I do bash them quite a bit, the one thing that they do value is literally instances like this. I mean, it's literally impossible, and you see I get another bailout pass because they're double teaming off that. It's literally impossible. Well, I shouldn't say literally impossible, but it's the hardest thing for me to finish on, and it can be very tough. But I will say it's not really all that hard to get just regular takeover, especially at the fact that all it takes is 2 dunks, especially only one of them needs to be a flashy pass too. But I'm just saying, I don't usually go for team takeover when I'm on a pure rim, or when a pure rim's on me, essentially. It's just too hard, and if I miss this shot right here coming up, you can see where the takeover meter is. If I miss a shot at this point, or get the ball stripped or turn it over, I lose takeover completely, or even throw just regularly a turnover. Like, and this right here wasn't a flashy pass, and you're gonna see it's honestly, it's kind of funny because it does demand a double team, and at the end of the day, it's just double teaming to make the guy who has about 70 3-pointers shoot all game. But you can shoot with that rating as well. You can see Dope pulls off the top, but misses. But at this point, I'm super close. I don't really need a flashy pass for my takeover, so we're just taking it off the top, and we're just gonna create our best opportunity. You see again, team takeover. Now, is this worth doing? Probably not, depending on who you are. But if you have the playmaker, Hall of Fame flashy passer comboed with a slasher as your other player, I think this is actually a pretty solid thing to do. It's just like I said, especially even if you're doing it the way I'm doing, I wouldn't recommend to do it if they have like a gigantic pure rim on the other team, because it will be kind of tough. It's just when you can get your regular takeover, it'll at least guide you through at least having 15, 16 points, something like that. Now, if you turn the ball over and you have your takeover on, then it can get very extremely tough. Like at that point, then you turn the ball over, you don't really have your takeover being used anymore, and you're just kind of at a huge disadvantage, because then when it pops back off, or when you lose your takeover by that time, you probably only have like 6 points. And now, like I said, this offense can be very easily exposed. It literally just comes down to they will double team me. I either have to finish through the double team or do a bailout pass to Dope and kind of just hope for the best, I guess. Now, when takeover is on for him as well, it actually helps his shooting quite a bit. +5s in every category. And I don't know, I just feel like you'd be greening more if you have your takeover on. But long story short, this is not exactly the most like focal point gameplay that I record. It's just, you know how it is. This is Christmas Day. I'm trying to still stay on the daily grind for you guys as well, and I do appreciate everybody who be showing support and just always staying tuned to the channel. I especially appreciate all the subs who stay tuned through the even the little build, like top 5 builds and stuff. But anyway, just to kind of show my appreciation, I just wanted to let you guys know I really do appreciate everything that's been going on this channel lately. It's been so crazy. All my like craziest dreams are coming true with this stuff, man. And I gotta stay on the grind. I gotta stay focused. Even like I said, through the Christmas Day stuff, when I got a lot of plans still through the day, I still gotta at least get something decent out for the gameplays. And I promise you guys, the great content is on its way back. The last 3 days have been kind of, and I don't like to ever downplay my content, because I like to put my best foot forward for the most part. But the last 3 days have been kind of a little bit of, like, you know, filler videos where it's just the top 5 point guard builds or center builds. And we had, you know, I mean, it's big for my channel because they're obviously great. They're great videos to get new people on the channel and grow the channel and get like the good views and stuff. But I will say, I know as a subscriber, it's not something you look forward to watching. So I do understand all of this, and I promise moving forward, we're back to the good videos. I'm gonna start working on the mixtapes pretty soon. I'm gonna start working on the detail series again, for those of you who really want to see that. I know there's tons of people that are looking forward to the detail stuff. But anyway, now we get the ball back. You can see, again, just to kind of detail what this the problem here is. Now, imagine there's a pure rim on the other team now, right? And now we got to go back and literally, you see, nice. I love that walk-up size up, though, bro. It's so clean. But the problem here would be that I don't have any takeover. They know our play style by this point, and it's honestly kind of tough. Now, is this worth flashy passing at this point? Probably not. That's why you're gonna see I just kind of wing it at this point. Dope Green's another 3 as well, though. But like I said, when you have about 20 or 17 or 18 points, it's not gonna be worth it to flashy pass anymore. So that's when you kind of gotta just grind it out. And honestly, you gotta. This does take a bit more skill than people would think. It's just, it's like even if you mess up, it still kind of can be rewarded, and that's the dumb like slasher aspect to it. But you see, like that's a very good time to hop. I mean, if you don't know to hop there, now it's kind of hard not to know when to hop because it's so OP. But like, let's say you're trying to go for a contact dunk here. It makes no sense to go for a contact dunk here. You can see the window opening already. You can see I'm just gonna take it to the left. They're gonna double team. I'm gonna jump right through the both of them. It's as simple as that. Now, if the dude in the white shirt would have been a little bit more to the left, he would have made it extremely hard to make this happen. But again, it's kind of a read and react thing with the slashing. I know, like I said, a lot of people like to say this stuff takes 0 skill, but I'm so serious. It takes a little bit, and to be a great one, I feel like it does take skill. I mean, I'm gonna put it like this, and we'll just close the video off like this. If you can only score from literally 2 feet out, and you have 2 defenders to be able to stop it, that's kind of on you if you can't stop it. I'm just being straight up. Now, like I said, there's a whole lot of people who use this hop dunk like I do, but they can still shoot from 30 feet away. That is insane. But like I said, I understand like kind of what we're dealing with here, and just like, you know, what essentially we're going in here with. I'm not here to complain about anything and say like, oh, we're at disadvantage. I already know what lineup I'm going in with. But again, this is not exactly the easiest thing to do, especially when they have a horrible defender hiding on dope, and then kind of a great defender on me for the interior defense, but he'd be horrible in pick and roll D. But anyway, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, here, I'm just gonna scroll through some clips as we finish this video off. But I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, all that good stuff. Like I said, the great content is coming. Ooh, also, I wanted to actually break this down for you guys. So you're gonna see, this is one thing when you're dealing with ISO that I feel like would help you guys. You see how he does this behind the back to the left, but the spot up's on the right. It is so hard to help on these. Now, this is what me and any teammate that I've had have started to communicate on, where if dope would be more to the left here and pushing him to the right, it would make it a little easier to like double team or help on the drive, and it would kind of just collapse things quite a bit. But you're gonna see, boom, he drives to the left. It's so hard to fake help or even just collapse at all from that spot, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys that. But anyway, that's all for the vid. Like I said, hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties. And if we get this to like 500 likes, I'd appreciate that. And hey, I hope y'all get some good gifts and stuff. I remember, in case anybody doesn't know, I'm 21 to this point. So obviously I'm kind of past the point of like, you know, the Christmas gifts and stuff. But obviously it's still time to spend time with the family and stuff. I hope you guys all have a good time with all that stuff. I know sometimes it can get a bit annoying and you'll be like, you know, just trying to do your thing, enjoy your like presents and stuff, but just know this is the day where you like, you know, at least give your parents the peace of mind and time of day to really make it special for them. They spend their time to be able to give you guys the gifts, and they work hard at work as well to make that happen. So just show your appreciation, get your gifts and have your fun. But like I said, appreciate the day with your family. There's not a lot of these that you're gonna have, and I just want to kind of let you guys know that. But anyway, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed the vid. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new. Have a good Christmas as well. And other than that, take it easy, man. Peace. Also, if you made it to the end of the video, put Merry Christmas in the comments just to show that you made it all the way through. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. Take it easy, man. Peace.